everyone, it's Chris from ChrisJLandry.com, and on today's episode I got an expert tip on how to improve the quality of my videos, and I'm doing it right now. Basically, it's looking directly in the video camera. This is something basically if you look at my other videos, I've been looking kind of up in space a little bit. So in this video, I'm actually looking directly at you, for those watching, and it's a tip that I got from a veteran video blogger locally in Vancouver. Now the cool thing about doing video blogging or blogging in itself is every time you do one you can get 1% better. I think I talked about this in the other videos recently. So like no matter where you're at and you want to become professional, just start with where you're at, okay? And just focus on getting a little bit better. Get someone to guide you and mentor you to improve a little bit each and every video, right? I have a list of things that I have written down that I'm keeping by my computer, and it's a little journal on ways I can improve 1% every single video I do, right? So every video I'm going to look to get better and better and better and better. What if it's lighting, or if it's sound, or the way I present myself, the way I dress, the way my background is. If you look at the video from the beginning to where I am now, if you notice, every single one is a little bit different, right? So if you're kind of new and you want to, improve your videos or your blogs, instead of trying to make a huge jump to go from like newbie to expert, just start with little jumps at a time, right? Just start with where you're at, review what you did and see if you can improve just a little bit. Now I have an introduction and an outroduction. The next thing I want to work on is to get rid of the take where I'm actually walking into the screen and doing my video. I'm actually going to edit that part. So this is all kind of new to me, but I'm just jumping in. I'm having fun with it. I'm seeing it as something creative and looking to improve each and every time, okay? So that's kind of my tip. If you have a video blog or you want to start branding yourself, don't be afraid of where you're at, because the main thing is that you're doing video daily or you're blogging daily. That's the most important thing. If you're doing the daily commitments kind of to your site, to your social media, which is blogging, giving good content every day or 5 days a week on a regular basis, even if your content's not an expert level yet, just keep doing it, because that's the best way you're going to get better at it, right? I see a lot of people just kind of get paralyzed at the beginning. They don't start their blogs, they don't start their websites, they don't consistently blog, because of all different limiting beliefs, or they're afraid that their content's not good enough, or they're afraid of what people are going to think of. Just get rid of all that garbage. Focus on one video at a time where you're at, and just look to get a little bit better each time. And that's how the people on YouTube who are doing it on a regular basis, that's how they did it. The people who are getting like 70,000 hits a day or whatever, if you look back, they were kind of at the beginning stage, but they were doing it consistently, right? So if you do YouTube videos consistently day after day after day, that's how you start building momentum, and then things start happening, right? Okay, so that's just kind of my tip, for you guys. And a lot of this information, it's not coming from me, it's coming from, my mentors that I have that are actually doing this as a full-time career, right? They're actually making a full-time living blogging, right? Which is awesome. So one really exciting thing I want to do is, it's the weekend, it's Vancouver, it's been nice out lately. I want to get out and I actually want to start interviewing people in Vancouver who have something interesting and exciting to talk about and blog about it. Because the cool thing about blogging, you can actually, I see one of my friends, Alex Myers, he blogs. He was my roommate in university for a bit. He's blogging about camping. He has a YouTube channel and all he talks about is camping. That's his theme, right? Now, for me specifically, I want to blog my brand, Chris Landry, right? That's my website, ChrisJLandry.com. But I want to blog about all different types of things. So that way, there's a lot of flexibility, right? So if I want to go camping for a week, I'm going to blog about camping. I'm going to keep producing content. If I go to travel somewhere, I'm going to blog about my traveling experience. And maybe I can talk to the hotel chain and say, look, I'm going to be blogging about this hotel experience. If you give me a good deal, maybe I can do a positive review on your hotel, right? This is an idea that came to me from an entrepreneurial friend of mine, right? So the ideas are endless, guys. You don't have to do one subject. You don't have to just blog about camping or one thing. If you're someone who's kind of has a lot of interest, go blog about your life, right? And have different subjects. Like Desmond Soon, he's a blogger that I've looked at his site. If you look on how many topics he has, he's got like 30 topics, right? So like whatever you're interested about, don't limit yourself, right? And that way you can, let's say you make about $1,000 or $500 on your blog, and you take that money and you go do something fun with it, blog about it, and talk about how the blog paid for it, and then you have more content, so it kind of feeds itself, right? So no matter what you're doing, if you're gonna go do a road race for running, blog about it. If you're gonna, whatever you're doing, just blog about it. Don't limit yourself to just one subject, right? That's kind of my strategy. Now, I guess some people, they want to just stick to their kind of what they're like focusing on, which I totally understand. But the way I'm doing it, I'm gonna basically brand myself, and I'm just gonna bring my blog with me and blog about anything that's kind of interesting. I love to interview people. I find people fascinating, and I love to talk to new people. So I would love to do interviews, on Google Hangout, more of those and stuff like that. Okay, so those are some ideas. If you're getting started, if you're looking for some ideas to what to blog about, those are some excellent maybe suggestions. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. Hope you're having an awesome weekend, and talk to you later. Thank you. Bye bye.